Hello all you gorgeous souls, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Crystal. I'm an intuitive tarot reader here on YouTube. Today I am back with another new pick a number. Today we are going to be doing another yes, no, or maybe reading. So before we get started, I would like to remind everyone here that this is a general collective reading. A lot of different energies here, a lot of different people, a lot of different questions being asked. So please, like always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you would like a private, personal reading with me, you can always email me over at starlighttarot999@gmail.com. My readings are a gift exchange, so if you would like more information on my readings or to reserve a spot on my schedule, feel free to email me. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump on in. So, either out loud or in your mind, go ahead and ask a question you would like a yes, no, or maybe answer to. Feel free to pause the video, take as long as you need. And when you've asked your question, go ahead and choose a number you are most drawn to between 1 and 5. Again, feel free to pause the video, take as long as you need, there's no rush. And when you've made your choice, you can go ahead and check out the comment section or the description down below for the timestamps I will be providing, so you can skip right on over to your readings. So again, take as long as you need, there's absolutely no rush. But with that, we are going to go ahead and jump on into today's reading, so I will talk to you all there. Lots of love. Hello, all you gorgeous souls who chose group number 1. So if you are new here, this beautiful deck we are using has a yes, no, or maybe written down here at the bottom. We are going to be pulling 3 of these cards and kind of taking the energies of the cards and my intuition to decide on your yes, no, or maybe. And then we're also going to be looking at what messages your soul team are sending to the cards as well. So for group number 1, please, spirit guides, soul teams, regarding their yes, no, or maybe questions, what cards do we need to see here the absolute most for our beautiful group number 1s? We're actually going to take this one. So we are starting off with the 8 of Cups. This card is a maybe. This says abandonment, withdrawal, loneliness, emotional strength. So this is actually a really beautiful card. This is having the emotional strength, the, mental strength to be able to, pull yourself away from things that no longer serve you, that are not good for you. Being able to disconnect from things, that are not, that may be toxic, So let's see, for group number 1, what else do we need to see? Okay, so next we have the Death card. This card is a no. This says transformations, change, letting go, release, goodbye. So this is releasing something. Something is transforming in your life, something is, something needs to be let go of. Clearly there is a transformation happening, something needs to be let go of, probably emotionally and, literally released from your life. Let's see, for group number 1, what else needs to be seen here for group 1? What needs to be seen? What messages need to be seen? Okay. Oh, the 2 of Cups. Okay, so this card is a yes. So this says true love, mutual respect, connection, union. So this is true love. This is like a soulmate connection, okay? So the thing is, okay, this is a maybe, okay, group 1. And life can't always be a yes or a no. It's not always black and white, okay? Your spirit guides can't tell you yes or no right now because it is a decision that you really have to make, okay? There seems to be something that you emotionally are strong enough to leave behind, okay? And it may be a connection that needs to be released, like a romantic connection or just like a friendship connection, something that is toxic, that needs to be released. There's a transformation. There needs to be change. There needs to be something that is let go of, which could bring us back to that 8 of Cups, it could be a romantic connection. And then that brings us to the 2 of Cups. if you release, it could bring somebody that is your true love in. Okay, so if you are dealing with somebody who is toxic, or currently, if you're dealing with somebody who is toxic, who's not good for you, and you're like, do I leave them? Do I stay? You know, follow your heart. Your spirit guides can't say, yeah, leave them, because that is messing with free will, frankly. They're like, this is a you decision, so we have to say maybe, okay? But it seems like if you do release, because, this is walking into this Two of Cups energy, and so is the Eight of Cups. It's walking, more this way. You're gonna step into something amazing, okay? So just, make the right decisions for you. Follow your intuition, okay? And I feel like this is definitely a maybe, but you are definitely smart enough to make this decision for yourself. And I feel like if you release and allow things to transform in your life, you're going to be stepping into maybe a true love connection even, but something really incredible for yourself, okay? So this is a maybe, group 1. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does support me and my channel, and I love having you all here to read for. And I will talk to you all in my next one. Lots of love. Bye. Hello, all you gorgeous souls who chose group number 2. So if you are new here, this beautiful deck we are using has yes, no, or maybe written down here at the bottom. We are going to be pulling 3 of these cards and kind of taking the energies of the cards and my intuition to decide on your yes, no, or maybe. And then we're also going to be looking at what messages your soul team are sending through the cards as well. So for group number 2, please, spirit guides, soul teams, regarding their yes, no, or maybe questions. What cards need to be seen here the absolute most for our beautiful group number 2s today? For today's readings, oh, okay, we will take it. We are starting off with the King of Cups. So this card is a yes. This says diplomatic, balanced, wise, calm, caring, loyal, faithful. So somebody who can really communicate their feelings, who's more in their calm energy, who can really connect with their emotions and understand them. Who's more balanced, obviously. So for group 1, that could be explaining, okay, you or somebody else. Take it how it resonates. We have the Hanged Man. This card is a maybe. This says sacrifice, uncertainty, perspective, waiting, intuition. So you may be at a pause point, kind of waiting for things to shift and change for you. You may be kind of uncertain about things right now. Maybe that's why you're on this yes or no. Or there may be something that you have to sacrifice. And you need to follow your intuition. Okay? So there's that. Again, take it how it resonates. But let's see what this last card is to kind of see where this is going. For group 2, what do we need to see? That was a lot of cards. Let's try this one more time. Okay? We got a bunch of cards there. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Is this another maybe? Okay. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups. This card is a no. This is disappointment, mourning, regret, loss, grief. So this is actually paying a lot of attention to what you've lost, opposed to what you still have. He's paying attention to the spilled cups, when he could really turn around and be like, hey, I still have 2 completely full cups, This is what you still have to be grateful for, opposed to the mourning, the regret, the, disappointment, all that. Okay, with that being said, I feel like this is a maybe. Okay, I feel like you need to shift your perspective. That is what the Hangman is in the middle. There needs to be a perspective shift, okay? And I always tell you guys, whenever we receive maybes, that life can't be black and white. Spirit guides can't just say yes or no, okay? Because that really messes with free will with these things, okay, sometimes. Because there are life lessons. There are things that we need to make decisions on for ourselves, okay? Our spirit guides can't say yes or no all the time, unfortunately. I feel like you really need to sit in your energy and really connect to your emotions. honestly, maybe cry it out a little bit and then realize you have so much to be grateful for. You have so much to be happy about. Even if it's small, just the air in your lungs is something to be grateful for, frankly. So I feel like a shift of perspective and following your intuition and finding your calm and balance within your emotions will really guide you to the answer that you are needing, okay? I don't know why they're wanting to give this a maybe. I feel like there's a lot of focus on the disappointment here, and there's a lesson to be learned within the situation that you might be in specifically. Now, if this doesn't resonate, go watch another one, or I have like a whole playlist of yes or no's. Just scroll and pick one, that's fine too. But yeah, I feel like this is a maybe. This feels like almost like a lesson of sorts, and they're like, yeah, we can't give a yes or no because they have to learn something here, and that sucks, but there's that. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope it shined some kind of light on your situation. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does support me and my channel, and I love having you all here to read for, and I will talk to you all in my next one. Lots of love. Bye. Hello, all you gorgeous souls who chose group number 3. So if you're new here, this beautiful deck we are using has yes, no, or maybe written down here at the bottom. We are going to be pulling 3 of these cards and kind of taking the energies of the cards and my intuition to decide on your yes, no, or maybe. And then we're also going to be looking at what messages your soul team are sending through the cards as well. So for group number 3 of these spirit guides, soul teams regarding their yes, no, or maybe questions, what cards do we need to see here the absolute most for our beautiful group number 3s today? For our beautiful group number 3s, what energies do we need to see here regarding their yes, no, or maybes? Okay, so we are seeing the 9 of Swords. So this card is a no. This says anxiety, guilt, insomnia, depression, breaking point. I want to start this off with, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not certified in any of that, so I just want to say that if you need to see one, go see one, please, if you are capable. But this does talk about anxiety, depression, not wanting to kind of get out of bed, that kind of energy, just kind of wanting to sit and just feel blah, that blah feeling. Really being in your head, For group number 3, what do we need to know here? Oh, that's a shift. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles. This card is a yes, a beautiful yes at that. Legacy, foundation, inheritance, stability, family, wealth is what this says. This is having a very secure, financial, stable income. Okay. Maybe inheriting some money from some family member. If not, just having that stable foundation when it comes to your finances or just your material realm in general. For group number, I'm going to take this one because I caught this. And I just felt drawn to this one. This card is Judgment. This card is a yes. This says awakening, renewal, reflection, purpose, self-evaluation. This talks about second chances. This talks about really looking back on the past and in a better light, just realizing that you're in a better place maybe, This is definitely a yes. I feel like there's a lot of worrying for sure. Maybe staying up and just like anxiety, just worrying, okay? Again, I'm not a doctor. But there's even this at the bottom of the deck, this 8 of Swords. This talks about feeling trapped, this hopeless imprisonment, and it's very mental, okay? It's not literally imprisonment. It's a feeling of being imprisoned. You're almost doing it to yourself, but it's this feeling of I can't get out of it, and that's kind of what this is. It's the feeling of I'm being held, like, mentally I'm being held captive and within my own mind, but it seems like you're worrying, but very soon you're gonna get a second chance or something along those lines. You're going to be looking back on the past and you're going to be like, wow, look at how far I've come, and there's going to be a lot of money involved in this. I don't know how or where. Maybe you're getting a promotion, maybe you're getting a brand new job, maybe it's Something along those lines, an inheritance even. But this is definitely a yes. Things are going to get so good for you, okay? So good. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope it shines some light on your situation. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does support me and my channel, and I love having you all here to read for. And I will talk to you all in my next one. Lots of love. Bye. Hello, all you gorgeous souls who chose group number 4. So if you're new here, this beautiful deck we are using has yes, no, or maybe written down here at the bottom. We are going to be pulling 3 of these cards and kind of taking the energies of the cards and my intuition to decide on your yes, no, or maybe. Ooh, and then we're also going to be looking at what messages your soul team are sending through the cards as well. So for group number 4, please, spirit guides, soul teams, regarding their yes, no, or maybe questions. What cards do we need to see here? The absolute most for our beautiful group number 4s, please. Regarding their yes, oh, no, or maybes. I keep wanting to drop the cards. Goodness, I just can't. So this is the 2 of Pentacles. This card is a maybe. This says resourcefulness, flexibility, balancing, adaptation. So this is balancing maybe your finances, your material realm. This is finding the middle ground, not spending too much here or there, not over, saving, not overspending, finding that middle ground. So for group number 4, what else do we need to see here? Okay, we will take it. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is a great follow-up for that 2 of Pentacles. This card is a yes. This says legacy, foundation, inheritance, stability, family, wealth. So this is a very stable income, a really great income even, lots of money coming in, a very, maybe even a promotion or an inheritance from a family member or something. Feeling way more stable than you did before, maybe with this 2 of Pentacles. Definitely more stable than you did with this 2 of Pentacles. This is more balancing the finances, finding that middle ground, and this is like having enough to just relax, feeling way more foundationally stable, that energy. For group number 4, what else do we need to see here? Regarding their yes, no, or maybe questions. Okay. Let's try that again. There were a few cards there. If it's supposed to come out, trust me, it will. I've seen it. Okay, so this is 6 of Swords. So this card is a yes. This says moving forward, healing journey, stability, transition. So this is transitioning, and this is a healing journey. So part of me, this definitely feels like a yes. I definitely feel like you are healing your money mindset, actually. This is a healing journey. This could be healing from past relationships also, healing from different things. But with the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles paired together like this, it feels like you are healing a money mindset. Maybe before, you felt like I need to save as much as I could, and not spend anything on myself. You can go get yourself a coffee. You can go buy new shoes. It's okay. It's healing that money mindset so that you can bring in and manifest more money, manifest yourself a better life, and things like that. It's almost like you're healing that energy, so you can bring more money into your life. So this definitely feels like a yes, though, to whatever it is you asked, definitely. I do feel like more money is going to be coming your way, so keep an eye out for that. So I hope that this was helpful. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does support me and my channel, and I love having you all here to read for. And I will talk to you all in my next one. Lots of love. Bye. Hello, all you gorgeous souls who chose group number 5. So if you're new here, this beautiful deck we are using has yes, no, or maybe written down here at the bottom. We are going to be pulling 3 of these cards and kind of taking the energies of the cards and my intuition to decide on your yes, no, or maybe. And then we're also going to be looking at what messages your soul team are sending through the cards as well. So for group number 5, please, spirit guides, soul teams, regarding their yes, no, or maybe questions. What cards do we need to see here? The absolute most for our beautiful group number 5s today. Please and thank you. For group number 5. Okay. So we are starting off with the Queen of Swords. This card is a yes. This says honest, protective, independent, intelligent, funny. So the Queen of Swords is very smart, very intelligent, very strategic in the way she presents herself. And she's very protective over the people she loves and what she considers her domain and her people, you know? I really do like the Queen of Swords. Very, very smart energy, very intelligent energy, you know? I like it, you know? Group number 5. Goodness. What do we need to see here? I'm going to take this one here. We have the Knight of Swords. This card is also a yes. Big change, honest, rebellious, impulsive, perfectionist. So big changes are coming your way very quickly, I might add. Always think through the decisions you're making, because with the Knight of Swords, it's happening very quickly. Big decisions are happening, and things can kind of happen, you know, over the top. It can be really, you know, it says impulsive, so just always think through those decisions, okay? But with the Queen of Swords being paired with it, I feel like you're really smart, very, you know, you think things through very quickly, and you might consider yourself an overthinker almost. So I think you're fine there. So for group number 5, what else do we need to see here? I feel like you're about to make a really big shift in your life, and it's going to be really good, actually. All right, we're going to take that top card there, and it might be revolving, goodness, around love, romance, new feelings. We have the Ace of Cups. This card is a yes. This says new feelings, emotional awakening, love overflow. So this could be a new friend, but I typically see this as new romance sprouting. You know, those feelings kind of coming up. I feel like you might overthink those new feelings, but I feel like you might let them in. I feel like you're gonna really analyze them. But I feel like the big change might be you allowing it in, because it's almost like the hand is like, you know, giving you these new feelings, and the Knight of Swords are coming in really fast, but you're allowing them because you're very open to it, the idea. But you're going to analyze it just the same. This definitely feels like a yes, group 1, goodness, group 5, my brain. It's been a long day, I'm sorry. This is definitely a yes, group 5. They're all 3 yeses, very open, very, very, very beautiful yes, actually. So I hope that this was helpful, group 5. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. It really does support me and my channel, and I love having you all here to read for. And I will talk to you all in my next one. Lots of love. Bye.